my name is Destiny Exada and this is my YouTube channel. This channel is going to be talking about a whole bunch of things. We could create a community together to talk about all things women related. You know, I live in New York City, so we're going to talk about New York and the New York City hustle. I do a good amount of things. I am an artist, so I make like Caribbean fusion, Caribbean like R&B kind of soulful music, so you could check that out on this YouTube channel as well. I'm a mother, so I have a 5-year-old daughter. Her name is Leah and I take care of her. And she's great. I'm an entrepreneur, so we're gonna talk about that a little later on in the video. We're gonna get to that, but I've been an entrepreneur for 12 years. I've been like in and out of different projects with entrepreneurship, because it's just always better to make your own money, even if you have a 9-to-5, which I 100% support. I have a 9-to-5, but I don't let that be the main sole focus of my life. I want to try to create something myself that has longevity and that could have my name on it. I'm a real estate agent. I'm not really practicing right now, but I do have a lot of knowledge, and when I get back into it, I can help out. But right now, I really cannot help anybody with that right now. All right, so that was my little introduction about myself, and I have notes, so that's why I'm kind of looking down sometimes, excuse me. And this YouTube video is gonna be discussing 9 ways in which I'm creating a peaceful, soft life for myself, and it's working out pretty well. I don't really get stressed about anything. Life just seems very peaceful. I feel very magnetic. I feel like I'm radiating in my feminine energy, which is something that, you know, especially as Black women, we don't always know how to exhibit that in the best way. Sometimes we could come across as rough or volatile or argumentative, and it's time that we get out of that stereotype. So I'm gonna tell y'all the 9 things that help me to kind of get out of that aura and create a different type of aura that, you know, I think we should all dwell in. So it's not really in order. I just kind of wrote down what came to my mind. So the number 1 thing I would say, no, not number 1, but the first thing that I have on my list is that I work out. So I wouldn't say that I am like a super gym fanatic, definitely not, but I do try to make time to work out. If I could work out every day, I would, but like I said, I'm a mom. I do a whole bunch of other things, so I can't really work out every single day, but as often as I can work out, I do try to work out, even if it's in the house, which for me, honestly, it really happens. I have to get my tail up and take myself to the gym. That's like the best way for me. You don't always feel like going to work out, but once you do get to the workout and you do it and you're leaving now, you feel like, oh my God, what would I have done without that? You just feel good. Like you feel like you successfully completed something nourishing to yourself. It could be like going to the gym. If you don't like the gym, you could go take like a 30-minute walk, which in New York, it's kind of cool to do that right now, where today is the first day of December. It's break. So, but if you have that stamina to go out in the cold and take a walk, shout out to you. Pilates, I started to get into Pilates. Pilates is such an interesting thing. Like, I'm so happy that I got into that, because it's like, it works out like distinct muscles. So it would like work out one muscle for a long time, and it's like to the point where it's burning and da-da-da. But afterwards, you just feel so good that you got through that. So Pilates is something cool that I started to get into. So shout out Studio Pilates. 305 Fitness is like a fitness dance class in Williamsburg, so that one is also cool as well. Shout out Yana for, you know, that kind of weak hookup that I got with 305 Fitness. And that's like a dance class. So whatever it is to work your body, you just feel better after. You're like improving your physical shape, which is always great for confidence and just, you know, feeling good about yourself. Number 2, what I do, I try to do. Sometimes you slip up, honestly, like nobody's perfect, but at least trying to do this is so great. If you're not a mother, it's way easier. Don't make no excuse. As a mother, especially when you have more than 1 kid, I only have 1. I can't even imagine people doing this with 3 kids. Shout out to y'all. Keeping your environment clean. keeping your environment clean. What that means is, you know, doing your laundry on a weekly basis, making sure that you don't have like piles of laundry piled up. I had that many times, and let me tell you, it's not fun to have to organize all those dirty clothes and have to pay X amount of money to put them in a washing machine and this and that. Like, just wash them. If you have the luxury of having a washing machine in your house, wow, wash your clothes every day. Like, wash something every day and just not have that pile up there. Cleaning up your room, making up your bed. It sounds simple, but there has been a point in my life where I haven't done that, and I've seen people not do that, and you just feel kind of unorganized, like kind of cluttered when you don't have your space organized. Get rid of clutter. My mom is a person that you can't even fit anything in the freezer because she just likes to hoarder meat and stuff like that for when we're in like the next freaking war or something. So just getting rid of clutter, like old stuff that you're not using, throw it out. Like, you won't miss it. You'll think you'll miss it so bad, you won't miss it. Any clothes that don't fit you anymore, or that, you know, you've been trying to sew for 2 years. I have a bag of clothes I was trying to sew for like 3 years because they're great pieces of clothing. Go to the seamstress and just get it sewn. Like, I'm telling myself that, like, it's on the floor. Get it just sewn up and put it back in your closet. You know, just regular, like, clean up your living room, light a candle, light an incense, make your environment smell good. It just does so much to your soul when your environment around you is just clean and beautiful. Number 3, this is something I actually just started and I'm really enjoying that. I'm listening to softer music. For a long time, like growing up in Brooklyn, I'm listening to like all kind of gangster rap. I don't know why. I mean, it sounds good. Like, I like to listen to like A Boogie and, you know, The Baby and Little Baby and, you know, all these people, Meek Mills. But I'm starting to listen to like some really nice soft R&B, sometimes jazz. And it's just bringing out a more sensual side. It's bringing out a softer energy from me. I just want to move softer when I hear it. So that one is really good. Number 4, anything that is draining your energy. I know people hear this a lot, but this is a serious point. Anything where you feel like it's taking too much to maintain or do, or it's bringing you out of your element to either keep it or maintain it or manage it or something like that, that's always on your mind. It's occupying all of your thoughts. You can't think about anything else because you're worried about how are you gonna fix this or how are you gonna do that. It's not coming out. It's not coming naturally. Just let it go. Nothing should really be draining your energy because that stress comes with a whole lot of other health problems. It takes up mental space, and it's just not good for you. Your mind shouldn't be cluttered with stuff like that, like other people's problems or like an issue that you have with someone or something. Just let it go. It's okay. If it was meant to be, it will be without you having to manipulate it at all. It will just be. Number 5, doing something creative. So for me, I always try to make life fun and like positive and just joyful. I feel like that's what a part of what life is about. You're not here to just work hard, be serious, you know, until the day that you die. You're supposed to enjoy your life. So certain creative things that I have taken part in, I'm an artist, so I do music, whatever comes to mind. It doesn't happen all the time. I don't always get inspiration. But when I do, it's so beautiful, like to experience that and to like create a song and to like write and, you know, sing it out. It's really a beautiful experience. I also paint. So I paint art as well. I guess maybe I'll show you my artwork next time. But yeah, painting is very therapeutic. It just takes your mind away from, you know, just everything. If you're going through something, it just kind of occupies your mind for the couple minutes. Even for me, like driving too is very therapeutic. I dance. I really like to dance. Dancing takes my mind away from any type of other like stressors or anything that's going on in my life. It's creative. You get to move your body and be creative. You know, so whatever you're naturally good at is creation, you know. Also, I love to like create businesses and just do creative things. So even like with my clothing brand, The Urban Aura, that's the name of the brand, and this is the High Standard sweatshirt in beige. So yeah, I created the logo, I created everything about this. Hopefully it resonates with people out there. Like, high standards, like don't ever settle for less, don't ever lower your standards for something that you feel like you shouldn't. Like, you should know your worth and you should know where you stand with a lot of things. Be more definite, be more assertive when it comes to what you want and what you stand for. I had a lot of creative ventures. Like, if you know me from the past, you know I had a bakery, an online edibles bakery called the Tro Bakery, and that was lit for like 5 years. I had that, and I was just like, you know, I put a lot of creative energy into that, and it just made me feel very good to know that people love that. So number 6, I try to do a lot of fun things with my family. So like I said, I do have a 5-year-old daughter, so I like to kind of live out my childhood through and with her. So we go in the summertime, we go to the park and we go to the beach a lot of the time. And we just do fun things. We try out different restaurants. We travel. I like for her to experience different places. Although that, you know, that could be expensive. You can't travel like every 2 months, but I try to travel at least twice a year and experience a place I've never experienced before, which is awesome. Next year, I do want to try to visit Thailand and Africa. So we're gonna make that happen. We are gonna make that happen. So just doing fun things. Like every weekend I try to do one fun thing with my daughter, like Central Park or like Prospect Park or like a fun, you know, whatever. The museum or something like that. Last weekend we went to the Liberty Science Center, and though I was very excited to see the planetarium and to really discover like stars and stuff like that, it didn't live up to my expectations. But anyway, whatever. Okay, so number 7, I try not to argue. My goodness. Arguing is just a pain. To argue people down and try to prove your points, and you know, they're not understanding you, you're trying to get them to understand you. I mean, unless you're a lawyer, arguing just for like emotional purposes, it's just not really worth it. Like if you know, you could explain yourself to someone, but if they don't get it, they just, you know, maybe they weren't meant to get it. Like, people's reality is theirs. Sometimes just kind of let them believe what they want. So that's what I've been kind of doing, and it's been going pretty well. Like, you know, I don't argue to the point where sometimes people are like, hello, are you there? Like, are you even listening to me? And it's like, yeah, I can't turn my ears off, but I'm just choosing not to respond. That's all. I journal. Whenever my emotions build up, I journal. I let that out in my book. So journaling is very nice to do. Hot showers. When you're like extremely upset about something, extremely upset, you feel like you have no control over it, I think a hot shower helps. Going into nature, especially as a woman, going into nature, so peaceful. So, you know, you look at the trees and you realize how beautiful nature really is. It brings out some of your femininity. It allows you to connect with your feminine energy, and it's just so beautiful to experience that. Number 8, I also do things to advance my knowledge. I feel like when I'm not learning, I'm kind of stagnant. So I try to, like, I've been trying to learn Spanish for like the past 3 years. I'm okay, but yo aprendo. I'm still learning, feel me? I don't know everything. I don't know the in-between words. I could kind of make out certain things, but you know, I can't hold a full-blown conversation, unfortunately. It's been 3 years. I mean, whatever. I'm using Duolingo. So, you know, I like to read books, self-help books, YouTube channels that have like that kind of knowledge that I need. Right now, I'm practicing like coding and things like that, just to kind of know my way around like the computer and building different things. So advancing your knowledge and just being knowledgeable on things that you want to be knowledgeable about, I think you can never go wrong with that. Every day is a new opportunity to learn something. Why not just do it instead of like scrolling on your phone or watching like endless movies about nothing, like fictional movies. And number 9 of just, you know, creating a peaceful, elevated life. as a mom and an entrepreneur and as someone that also has a 9 to 5. I like to carve time out to do fun things. It can't always be, like I said at the beginning, serious. Like, it can't always be so, like, you know, structured and serious and routine and like, it has to have some type of spontaneity about the day or your life. I painted my nails myself. So your life has to have some type of bop to it. I do fun things. Like, the other week I went and did tennis. Like, probably nobody even knows really about that, but like, I went to freaking Williamsburg and I did some tennis. When I go on vacation, I like to go hiking, like up mountains. Taking trips, you know, when you can afford it, is always great to see somewhere different. It's fun. I do want to try to go golfing soon. People are saying that golfing is whack, golfing is boring, but I just want to, like, dress up in the dress with the hat, go golfing. I just want to do that one day. So yeah, those are my 9 points of just, you know, living a peaceful and elevated life while also being a mom, being an entrepreneur, doing a lot of things, trying to, you know, do a lot of things for yourself in this life to have a fulfilling life. And just navigating that, especially as, you know, people that live in New York City. New York City is a hustle town. Like, we all know that to be in New York City, you really have to hustle. You really have to be about it. Like, you can't really let yourself slack off or you get left behind. So always have to be innovative, creative, different in New York City. And sometimes it can be hard for people to navigate. So, you know, just doing like these couple things that I just listed, these 9 things, it really does help me to have a clear mind, a clear heart, and, you know, just not develop too much stress. If you like my content, you liked what I just spoke about, subscribe to my channel. And, you know, I'll talk about other things. Natural hair, I'm doing my natural hair journey and just different things. So subscribe, comment, let me know how you like the video. Let me know if you can relate to anything, if you do any of these things for your self-care and just having a peaceful life. All right, thanks for watching.